Hey, this is Kristin from KristinCoaching.com, and thank you so much for watching this video today. I'm getting really good feedback of questions and comments that you guys are writing, so please keep sending those, and I'll be happy to get back to you whatever questions or comments you guys have. I love hearing your feedback, so keep them coming. So we're going to be talking about the importance of giving space in a relationship and why we do that and the benefits of being able to give space. Now, when I talk about space, I'm not talking about splitting up or taking a break. That is something very different. That's something that I have created a video on in terms of, breaks in a relationship and what that looks like and healthy ways to do that. So I suggest you watch that if you're thinking about taking a break. This is about space, like personal, emotional, mental space, even some physical space. The reason it's important to do that is because yes, we are in a relationship because we want to be together and we want to share lives with one another. Absolutely, 100%. That being said, I am an individual, you are an individual, and your partner is an individual. So it's really important that we continue to have our individual goals and needs and wants and desires and making sure that those are still met. We have to have independence and autonomy and a feeling that we are accomplishing things on our own. We always want personal growth and we want that to keep happening no matter what, whether we are in a relationship or not. So we have to allow ourselves to do things for us, and we have to allow our other halves to do things for them and give that time and space to do so while you are still in a relationship and in love and going strong together. So there's a lot of benefits about giving space. Obviously I just talked about what it does for ourselves in terms of meeting the goals that we have and getting that independence still there and just feeling good that we're growing as individuals. But what it can do for your relationship is also really important to recognize. And it really does help, like when you're able to spend some time apart, focusing on your own stuff, you really appreciate each other more when you come back together because you miss each other and you value your relationship and the time that you guys spend together as a couple and how beautiful that is and how you feel together. So it really can increase the sense of appreciation. The second thing is it can reduce the bickering in a relationship. Giving space absolutely reduces bickering because if you are together 24/7 and you're not having any individual time alone or goals for yourselves, you're going to be butting heads and coming to a place at some point where you guys are getting on each other's nerves. That happens with anybody. This isn't even just an intimate relationship. If you're with like your sister or your brother all the time or your parents 24/7, you're going to want to, freak out afterwards because it's really irritating and just being around one person for a long period of time can get annoying. So it will reduce the bickering if you guys have some space to be able to focus on yourselves, whatever that looks like individually. That's huge. And then also, it encourages yourself, creating space in a relationship and having that time alone. It increases your ability to decision make on your own. And that's really cool because, we don't always want to be like, what's my boyfriend, what's my spouse going to say if I do this decision? And you can be really kind of insecure about, am I making the right decision? So being able to be on your own sometimes and just making decisions for yourself can be really positive and something good, and it makes you feel like, okay, I am strong, I am independent, I can do this. Obviously, if you're making decisions that's going to impact the relationship in a major way, sure, you're going to want your partner to be making that decision together. But there's tons of decisions that you can make on your own that you don't need your other half there for. So that's a huge benefit of giving space in a relationship and what that looks like. Also, you're going to value your time together more if you have those moments apart. That's key. And also, space in general will increase your self-care because you're going to be getting that alone time to do what you want to do, whether it's hang out with friends, do your hobby, go to a yoga class, whatever it is away from your partner. I hope that it's self-care. It's something that's going to make you feel good and happy and enjoyable. Maybe it's, you can work on your business or work on something that is going to help you for the future. whatever it is. It increases self-care and it makes you feel good. And then the last thing is just it increases a sense of awareness of yourself when you are alone, because you have that time to self-reflect and think about things. And we need to have that mental time. We need to be able to take a look at ourselves in a quiet environment by ourselves and really, reflect on where we are in our life and where we want to be and where we're going. So having that time apart is really important. It doesn't mean that you don't love your partner. It doesn't mean that you guys at all are in an unhealthy place. It just means that you want to grow individually as much as you can. Same with your partner. And then you guys can come back during the times that you're not taking the emotional and mental, physical space, and come back to grow together as the relationship and continue to get stronger and stronger throughout time. So I'm a huge advocate for a personal space, and I highly suggest you do that. It's really healthy and it's really important to do. So please comment below, ask me any questions if you guys have it, and I'll be happy to get back to you. And I'll see you guys next time for my next video. And you take care. Bye.